Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Annalisa and this is going to be my writing vlog for February. And I actually picked up the camera because I wanted to tell you about something I found in a book rather than in my writing. But in The House of Frank, I just picked it up to start reading and I looked at, there's a quote at the beginning. "Smile, my boy, it's sunrise." That is from Teddy Roosevelt, played by Robin Williams in Night at the Museum. That quote's very special to me. I like it in context of the movie, but also in the context of it being a Robin Williams quote and him being someone who had depression for a really long time and me being someone who had depression for a really long time. Apparently this book is a lot about grief. That quote is actually on my wall of quotes that you may have seen a little bit of in my oldest videos. In my old room, I had two kind of quote walls that I was working on that were basically quotes that were inspiring or important to me in some way, and that one was one of them. And it's just like, this book is hitting me hard in the feels before the first page. Hey y'all, it's technically my second update, but only my first update where I'm talking about writing, I think. So I got stuck again at the beginning of this month. I was stuck in January and then I figured out what I wanted to do next. And that lasted me about 3 chapters, which is about 6,000 words. And then I ran out of steam again, so I spent the first 5 or 6 days not writing. I was also in a bit of a mental funk. And then I kind of figured out what I want to do. So I've kind of decided that the people who live in this village are like party people. So whenever there's an excuse for a party, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have a party. And so the next plot point is going to be this party, and then I think I'll be able to take that party into the next plot point that I have planned out. And then there's going to be a gap again because I'm not sure what to do after that. But that should last me a little while and give me time to think about what I'm doing next. Also, I dyed my hair yesterday, so this was fading a bit, so I redid that. And then I did the ends of my hair, and this came out much better than it did the last time I tried this. So I have lots of pink hair now. I'm very happy with that. It's the 15th today, and I am at 33,500 words total, and I wanted to share with you the playlist that has been really helping me write lately. So I've been trying for a while to find a playlist. I've been making my own playlist from songs that I like to write with. It has to be instrumental because otherwise I'll be too distracted. But I finally found one that is like super not distracting and is very much the mood I want to set. So this particular story is set in autumn, and so I typed up, I think, autumn fantasy, and found a playlist called On Tidal, which is better than Spotify for several social justice-y reasons, among which they pay their people better, the artists, and Spotify also recently did something they shouldn't have done, that I can't remember what it is. But the playlist is called Autumn Fantasy Music for Medieval Lute, Celtic Violin, Folk Flute, and Guitar. And it is by Andrei Krylov. And I'll see if I can link it below for you. It's just really, really nice. And that autumn fantasy music really, I think, describes it very well. So I'm very happy with that. It's extremely long. It's not a playlist, it's an album. And so it's all by the same person, but there's like 28 songs on it. So I don't get tired of them. Because I only write for about an hour at a time tops. So yeah, I really enjoy it. So it's the 26th today. February has felt like a really long month. I just finished a chapter called Celebrations. And I'm very, very close to the next spicy scene, which I'm again nervous about writing. Hopefully it won't slow me down too much because I'm a little bit behind. I've written 8,000 words or so this month, so I need to write 2,000 words in the next 2 days. That's probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna go away to Cascade Locks for a couple of days, so I wanted to introduce that that's gonna be the next couple of days of the vlog, and then I'll close it out. But before I do, I wanted to show you something. I decided I was feeling like working on a little bit of art and seeing whether I could make something that I could turn into a book cover. So I'm going to have a formal like cover reveal at some point across social media when we're further along, but I thought since y'all are watching my YouTube channel, you could see a sort of sneak peek. But this is the art that I'm planning on turning into my cover, and I actually already did turn it into a cover, so I'll show you that a little bit later on, but that's what it's going to look like. I've also come up with a title, so I'll probably tell you about that in the next month's vlog, which will be the last one as far as getting this first draft done. So that's really exciting. So I do only have 12 to 13,000 more words to do for this rough draft. That's really exciting. So the wrap up is that I got 9,000 words written in February, which is below my goal of 10,000. There were about 10 days at the beginning of February that I didn't write it all, and then February was a short month. Yeah, it didn't go great, but hopefully March will be better and I will get done quickly enough to do a little bit of self-editing before I send it to my editor. I do have some already ideas for how I want to edit and change things a little bit. And also I have figured out what the climax is going to be, and I'm getting right down to the climax, so that's good. All right, now I'm on chapter 18. Haven't titled it yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'd love to know about your own writing journey, and hope you enjoyed my hiking footage.